Hey guys, what is up and welcome to today's video where we're going to be talking about all the ways that you can grind units for free in Marvel Contest of Champions. So this has been a very requested video by a lot of the regular subs, so I thought I'd explain how I get on average between kind of 800 to 1000 units by playing the game every week. And some of these methods to veteran players are going to be a bit obvious, right? But this guide is mainly aimed at newer players to the game who want to, find and know for sure that there are no secret methods to essentially grinding units. So we're going to start off by probably the most obvious one, which is Arena. Now there are two ways in Arena that you can get units, and the first is via the milestone rewards. By hitting all the milestones for both the 4-star and 3-star Arena, so in every round of that, it's 135 for all the milestones for the 4-star, which only goes up to 1.5 million. You get 135 units for that. In the 3-star Arena, it's 65 units. So combine that together, that is 200 units. That happens twice a week. So a total of 400 units from just the milestone rewards. However, every time that you win an arena match, you are going to get 100 battle chips and also a bonus of 10 along with the milestone rewards. So you get battle chips really quickly while playing arena. With battle chips, you can purchase what are known as arena crystals. So arena crystals have it's kind of like a medium to low chance to contain either 15 or 45 units. So we're going to pop 2 open now. We might get some units, we might not. They are quite a low drop rate. Yeah, we just got some gold there, which, isn't the worst thing out of the crystals. But generally speaking, I tend to grind because when I go for arena, I go pretty hard. I usually go up to about the 4.5 million mark to try and get the basic hero. And when I do that, I usually end up with anywhere between about 100,000 to 200,000 battle chips, depending on kind of a week overall, and that usually gets me anywhere between about 200 to 400 units on average. Again, it is pretty random, odds and statistics on crystal pools, but that kind of brings the amount of units I get up to from arena as a whole on a weekly basis to around that 600 to 800 mark. Now let's look at the other ways, now that we've covered arena on all the fun math behind that. Basically, it's just grind arena till you die for the majority of your, sustainable farming units. But let's look at the other ways that you can get them. So let's look at solo events. So every 22 hours, there is going to be a new event. So it alternates between level up, hero use, arena, and event completion. Now, arena, hero use, and level up are all very easy to hit the 4th threshold, which is what you want to hit. So on the 4th milestone of all these events, you get 25 units. So for pretty much everyone apart from the event completion, I always hit the 4th milestone, so that is pretty much 5 or 6 days a week. I'm getting 25 additional units by just hitting that 4th milestone on the daily quest. Very easy to do alongside your regular activities. 2 of them directly you do while grinding arena again, so just adds to the fun of that. Plus there are also additional events like Science Arena Battle and that for the various other classes, which do give you even more stuff when you're grinding arena. So kind of if you time up your arena grind right, like if I was to grind it now, which I will be after this video, I'm getting like triple rewards. I'm getting the rewards for grinding arena, I'm getting the Science Arena Battle, and the arena wins. So grind arena at the right time is basically what I'm trying to say to kind of maximize that. Now, we also have the 4th milestone. If you go to your alliance events in any of the 3-day events, so at the moment we have arena combat going, most alliances can quite easily hit the 3rd milestone on every event, but you kind of want to make sure you're in an active alliance all the time. So every 3 days you're going to hit this milestone and get the 25 free units. It's pretty easy to do, so yeah, that's just another way of getting them. And what is it? We got 2 more ways. So the next way is map, first completion, and then exploration. So let's have a look at for example, let's go to the beginner of the X-Men Terror Genocide Part 2 quest. It's a new map that's just come out with the events. We get tons and tons of new fresh maps. If you do have spare energy, if you ever look into the quest rewards, just by completing the map, you get 5 units, and if I were to explore it, then I get 10 units. You can do that all the way through the chapter to kind of top up your units if you're not quite there with the arena roster yet. So that is another additional way of getting units. Pro tip, you can do that for all of the maps in game. You get units for first time you do it and when you 100% complete it. And then we have the final way, which doesn't really award that many units, but it is, of course, leveling up. When you level up, I think you just get like 5 units or something. It's something really petty, but when you're new to the game, that's something to kind of push for. Every time you level up, you're going to get 5 units. Now, I guess we should also probably touch on what to quickly spend your units on. Right, I'll probably do a video a bit more in depth about this. But you ideally want to save all your units for Masteries. Masteries are very, very important and also quite expensive to initially buy when it comes to the units. When it comes to premium hero crystals, as a new player, you'll probably be really enticed to buy them to kind of expand your roster. You don't want to buy them, ideally. It is so easy to get so many free premium hero crystals every week. So just by playing the game at the moment in its current state, once you've progressed a bit and unlocked everything, you can get, it's just under 40 premium hero crystals every week by playing. So that's like 4,000 units worth of premium hero crystals every week. And I can tell you, as somebody that's been playing the game 6 months, 99 out of 100 crystals contain absolute garbage. It's just 2-star champions. Kind of look at it in the perspective of if you were to spend 10,000 units and buy 100 of them, 95 of the characters that you got will be 2-star champions, which are pretty much completely useless. 4 would be 3-star champions, and then maybe 1 might be a 4-star champion. So they have ridiculously low drop rates, and you should definitely not spend your units on them. You've also got the featured crystals that come out with new champions. They're 150. They're a bit more expensive. They do have slightly better drop rates, but again, they are overall a waste of units when there are so many ways in game that you can either reliably earn champions or reliably earn crystals, and we've covered that in previous videos if you want to look any of those up on the channel under guides. So that is pretty much it, guys. Save all your units for Masteries, and if you're kind of at that endgame level where you've got the Masteries, you're probably going to need to save all your units for Revives, because Realm of Legends 2 is going to be very, very, very difficult, and it's going to take a lot of your units away in Revives. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you a bit of an insight into kind of how I get units on a weekly basis, and the various ways that you can go about getting units in the game. Again, it is totally set up to, you know, want you to spend money on the game, but you can still play the game and enjoy it without spending any money, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. If you like this and want to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, leave a like. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.